Okay, we are live. Welcome to the dealer's table where you will have the opportunity to put your game on the line. Are you going all in and going bankrupt, or are you here till the end game? All right. Bellagio, it has been a long time coming. You have lasted all week without having to see a dealer's table. Fred, how does that delay in game affect how this first vote ends up coming about?
Yeah, we definitely had a lot of time with each other. So a lot of us had time to get to know each other. Some of us meeting each other for the first time, some of us rehashing previous connections. So we had a lot of time to, you know, kind of settle in, kind of figure out what to do essentially tonight. And obviously things changed. With Goose going, things changed with a lot of different things. But the question was, how does all that time come into play here? Well, obviously, we all connected through that time. So what it's coming down to is the relationships we made in that time, and um, essentially how we feel about the people in the tribe.
Casey, Fred brings up old relationships versus new relationships. When you enter a game like this, maybe on that first day, there might be a chance to stick with some old relationships. But now that you've been together a week, do the two sort of start to blend together?
Um, Maybe for some of us and some of us not. I mean, there are players here who've never played, so they're all new relationships, so they can't really blend for them. I think for me, the most important thing is just to give everybody the same opportunity, regardless of if I know them before or not. So that's what I always do whenever I come into a game. If there's beef, we squash it, we move the fuck on with our lives.
Let's see. Casey talked a little bit about squashing beef, and that is certainly a way to build trust for yourself. How do you build trust with your fellow syndicate members?
I think it's a little bit of a different process for everyone, but for me personally, it comes with having true and genuine conversation first. If I fuck with you, then that's gonna give you at least a good foundation for us to be able to work together. Because if we have that friend foundation or we have that at least acquaintance foundation, we're gonna be able to build off of that and share what we know and obviously move on in the game. But if I don't have that solid connection or a foundation, I have no reason to trust said person. Because how can I trust them on a game level if I don't know them on a personal level? So for me, that's how I would base my trust and how I have been basing my trust so far in this game.
Debbie, getting to know people on a friendship level can also lead to sharing information. That's kind of what I heard when Blissey was speaking. How quickly does information travel in this syndicate, in your opinion?
Well, um, I mean, you see Chaz, no, I mean, he left. I don't know, but that was shocking. But no, I mean, yeah, I think that with the tribal, it's kind of usually like slow, um, to begin with, and then like the day of, and then like right before, people like get information before tribal. But in terms of like, so this was our first tribal. We didn't know we were coming, obviously, till yesterday. So like, I think that, yeah, I think definitely. I mean, it's Survivor, so there's always going to be information that people are, playing like back and forth. So yeah, I definitely think like, you know, um, yeah, there's information in Survivor. Yeah, in general. Yeah.
John, Debbie brought up Chaz's sudden departure. When somebody just yeets themselves out of a syndicate and goes to the other syndicate 5 minutes before the dealer's table, how does that impact the vote? Did it impact the vote, in your opinion?
Um, I don't think it's impacting people's decisions too much in this game right now. I think we had a plan before Tribal. I think Chaz leaving might maybe change that a little bit, but I think the plan that we said before Tribal and the plan before Chaz left is the plan that ultimately will stick.
All right. Does anybody else have anything they want to comment on before we get to the big vote? Okay. All right. So it is now that time. I am going to go off camera and mute myself. While I am away, if you will, please bump your vote to the top of your prod chat. Either reaffirm the vote that you've already cast today, or go ahead and cast your deciding vote. Other than that, please do not talk about anything relating to this vote or this game. But you may feel free to give shout outs and other fun stuff. Oh, welcome, Danny. Before we go anywhere,
Hey,
since
what did I miss?
you missed a little bit of chitty chat from your syndicate discussing the vote in a little bit of ways. We talked a little bit about Chaz popping away. We talked a little bit about building trust, old relationships, new relationships. In your opinion, since you're here, I'll give you a question. You came right before we started to vote. What is the most important thing going into this vote?
I don't know. You kind of caught me off track here. What is the most important thing? Long-term dependability.
All right. Long-term dependability. All
Mhm.
right. And with that, we are going to find out who you think is not dependable enough for the long term. So I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to mute myself. While I am away, please feel free to talk about anything except for this vote in the game. And also, please bump your vote to the top of your prod chat. All right. I'll be back.
I'm breaking the silence. I want to shout out to my prod guests, Billy Vance and Andrew Coach Denson. My goats. You're the goats.
I want to know why Debbie has not told me that she's a Mets fan.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? We're not allowed to like talk. Mets fan, yeah. My husband's a huge Mets fan. Mets and Jets, yeah.
I'm a Mets fan.
Oh my God, I don't know. Well, we can be Mets fans together. I didn't tell you because I didn't know in Florida we didn't talk about Mets, but yeah, Mets and Jets.
Well, I'm
they
from New
usually-
York. I moved here in 2017.
That's right. Yeah.
Mets and Jets. Yankees and Giants. Get it right. Come
Oh,
on.
Mets and Jets, they
Yan-
lose. And my fantasy
I'm a-
team
I'm
is
a-
losing on the Jets football.
I'm a Mets and a Giants fan, but I don't really follow football, so that doesn't count.
Oh, yeah. And
well-
my fantasy team is losing. Well, I'm not Jets, but my fantasy football team.
John and I having no idea what the fuck's going on, but we're just smiling along.
I have to I'm finding a picture for
What are
you.
we
Hold
talking
on.
about?
I will shout out my prod chat, Jess and Michael. Love you, besties. Because Fred shouted out his. Who's in yours, Fred?
Billy Vance and Andrew Coach Denson.
Here.
Oh,
goats.
Andrew. Okay.
Look, it's
Yeah.
baby me.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Stop. That's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so 1980s with the mullet and the little satin shorts.
Yeah.
What is happening? I love it though.
Oh, quick shout out to Billy Vance who's getting married today. Congratulations.
Facts.
Who's getting married?
Billy Vance. He's getting
Oh,
married
wow.
today.
Oh,
Congrats.
congratulations.
I've been muted, but congrats, Billy Vance.
I don't know Billy Vance. I only know Billy Stevens. But shout out Billy Stevens then.
Father.
I love Billy.
I love Billy too.
Carly and Billy are so cute together.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, yeah.
I see every single one of their posts and I'm like, oh! I even donated to their baby registry. I was like so happy for them. I was like, ow!
They're having a baby.
They did have a baby
Aw.
already.
Yeah.
That's very
So-
cute. Oh, puppy.
Do
Yeah,
you have like
Billy
your phone
Vance is
on
a
like an automatic
father.
phone turner or something? Like one of those like
No.
movement trackers?
So the new iPhones have it so like it follows me.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Isn't that
So
weird?
Be
he's
nice 'cause
calling
the
all of us
robots are gonna
broke.
take
Remember
us
that,
over.
everyone.
Yo,
Fred is
that's
calling all of us
crazy.
broke.
I work for
The
AT&T. Of
robots
course I'm gonna
are
get the new
going
phone.
to
Come on.
take over.
But like I said, remember, Fred's calling us all broke. Nonetheless, moral of the story.
Daisy's also calling y'all broke. Look.
Baby.
You know what? I'll sit here and drink my apple juice. Thank you very much.
Have like
Gigantic apple juice. Is
a
there
cold
juice
sweat
in
in
there?
the cup
Shout out
of-
to this butterfly that I've been coloring to ignore this tribal.
Shout out to this book I'm reading.
Stop. I read that.
Is it good?
I didn't like it, but I know a lot of people like it. I know it was like a Barnes and Noble pick in a month. I used to work at Barnes and Noble.
Oh, me too. I
Uh,
worked there for like 10 years.
I did not work there for 10 years. I worked there for like a year and then like
That's
I ended
enough.
up
That feels
quitting.
like 10 years.
I wish
No,
I
I
made
work-
commission. I would be a fucking billionaire if I got shit based off fucking commission, bro. I'd be a billionaire.
I am only reading this book because it looked okay and it was on like the Goodreads goal for the fall. That is why
This is so crazy. I'm having
You have a
fun.
fun, Fred.
Yeah. I'm having fun. This is so crazy. I know iPads do this, but I didn't know phones do it now.
Do what?
Wait,
Oh.
iPads do that?
Yeah. So if you join the call on an iPad, it'll do that.
Oh, clearly I wasn't an iPad kid. We won! I'm not an iPad kid!
Yeah.
I'm not either. But I've seen others with iPads and Zoom calls.
Also, since we're talking, oh, sorry, Topher's here.
All right. I have the votes. But before I read them, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol or other relevant advantage that they would like to play, now would be the time to do so. Fantastic. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The gambler with the most amount of votes will have sorry, I lost track. Once the votes are read, the decision final. The gambler with the most amount of votes will have the chance to tell us which number they choose. We will go to a wheel to determine whether or not you hit your roulette. And if you do, you stay in the game. If you don't, you'll have a moment to speak your piece, and then you must leave the Zoom immediately. As I said in the beginning, let's all respect each other as much as possible and show each other the type of respect you want to see on your way out the door. So, inside of this poker chip box, I have the votes. First vote. Asi. Evelyn. One vote Asi, one vote Evelyn. Asi. Two votes Asi, one vote Evelyn. Asi. It's three votes Asi, one vote Evelyn. Evelyn. Three votes Asi, two votes Evelyn. Last vote. Evelyn. We are tied. Three votes Asi, three votes Evelyn.
No, what are we doing?
Are here right now. But we will need you to please go to your prod chat and recast a vote for either Asi or Evelyn. If we tie again, we will go to rocks. So
Can I say something?
sure.
We've been talking about a C being the vote this entire day. What are we doing? Can we just vote a C here, please?
All right, we'll find out. I'm going off camera and muting myself. Please recast your vote.
Wait, are we allowed to talk to each other or no?
You are not allowed to talk about this vote or the game, but you are
Oh,
allowed
okay, we can't
to
talk
give
about
shout outs
the
and other
vote.
fun
Okay.
stuff.
Okay, let's just listen to Fred. Okay.
But I had like a window of like saying, Fred said, "Can I say something?" It wasn't, but now I'm off camera and muted, so that ended the time.
Do you want me to take you on a tour of all my Mets things?
Sure.
You're like,
Go Blue Jays. Okay, bye.
I was just like, we don't want a wheel, so that's why I said let's listen to Fred. Sorry.
I've got
Mm.
this. It's a puzzle that my aunt put together. It's on my wall now. And I don't know if you can see, that's a Mickey New York Mets official Disney pin. Like the pride of my Disney pin collection. I want a cat. That cat is really cute. Shout out to Blissy's cat.
All right. I have the votes again. I did neglect to mention that neither C nor Evelyn are capable of voting in the second round. Neither of them were here, so I didn't feel the need to, say that. So I will read the votes once again. First vote. C. C. 2 votes C. Evelyn. Evelyn. 2 votes C. 2 votes Evelyn. 1 vote left. And the third person to go all in and end up bankrupt at the dealer's table and to get barred from the casino is Asi. Asi has chosen the number 9. Oh, change the number 11. Asi has chosen the number 11. All right, I am going to share the wheel. Hold tight. Ba, 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 ba. All right, connect the wheel. All right, fantastic. And the number 11 is what we're looking for. And here we go. It hit. So C will remain in this game. Hold on, let me stop the share.
I hate y'all so much. Oh my god, I hate y'all.
Please tell me that there is an award for
roulette.
most
Here's-
bizarre.
Yeah, I picked number 11 too. I guess that's a not lucky number. Holy shit.
Last chance roulette is now off the table for the
Sure.
duration of the game.
That's-
C has hit and is staying in this game. So
What
That's the
the
number.
fuck?
What? They
Wait
just
to
got
have-
on.
No, my God, Evelyn's here.
crazy
Evelyn just
first
joined.
dealer's table if I've ever seen one.
That was crazy.
Evelyn,
Evelyn, you just got screwed.
just to catch you up,
Yep.
you were involved in a tie. So the vote tied, they revoted. Asi was voted out 3-2. Asi hit the lucky number and has one last chance roulette. Asi stays in the game. And now we have this crazy bluff zone that is going to take place a little bit later on.
So lucky.
Okay.